7 or so.
Starting. And we're back live again. Welcome back, YouTubers. Well,
What's up, YouTubers?
Henry's still here. My furnace is getting fixed. Sorry I had to stop the live stream. Last time I left, things were in turmoil. But guess what? Things are turning around. Thanks to Henry, who alerted me on OPGN, I shorted into this spike right here at 680 and gotten some massive failure. It's actually halted on the way down. I took some profits at 630. Let's see, I got a cover at 630, 613, and then I'm holding a quarter of my position on the way down at 539, which it's halted on the way down. So that's good. CPST, yes, I'm still bag holding, but it is on the way up. I did set a risk at 549, so if it breaks that, I will lose $300 on it, but I can live with that. I am officially green on the day, thanks to the CTX trade. No, the OPGN trade that Henry alerted me to. Caught that bitch short. God damn, that feels good. Thank you, Henry. Also had a nice long play too. Boom. See this big giant candle? I caught that one long. It put in, remember I bought it and then right at the end of the last thing I cut it whenever it couldn't hold 4. Well, once it came back in, it had a bounce, and whenever it right here on this little candle close to 4, I got long at 403. Put in a higher low, sold 3/4 of it into the spike at 450, and then sold the rest into this massive sell-off. I was trying to get it out at the rest of it at 475, but it wasn't quick enough. Also, other recent developments, CETX. I still got my short order in at 249. It is holding the VWAP. What do you think of CETX, Henry? This, I think, has potential to squeeze later today as long as it holds up.
Yeah, I think it could go to $253 at least.
Yes. So I'm hoping that this thing squeezes up. In fact, I'm actually thinking of buying it close to 2. What do you like that right there, Henry? Buying it at close to 2?
Yeah, go long to 250 or so and then short it.
Exactly.
On the way up, sell it on the way down.
I already got, I think I might buy it right here.
I'm in at 204.
Are you?
Yep.
What are you going to risk?
Let's see, VWAP is...
Okay,
So
OPGN is open.
probably 195.
So I'm not going to get in CTX just yet because I want it closer to $2. I want to buy as close to VWAP as possible. And OPGN down to 524. I think I'm going to take the rest out right there. I mean, how much more can I possibly?
I mean, it was 425 was the low.
I mean, Jesus Christ, what a sell-off. 522, holy shit. 520, 519.
Could get halted again for you.
Cover. The rest of it's out at 519. Thank you, Henry. Ladies and gentlemen, taking Henry out for a steak dinner. He got me He got me green on the day.
Woo!
And it looks like your 204 entry is working out fantastic, Henry.
I'm watching. I'm holding.
Maybe not. It's about to squeeze. Come on, baby. Squeeze. Nope. Right here. Maybe that's my entry. Right there. At 207. 205, 207, 206.
Like I said, I'm going to risk 195.
I got some. I got some at 206. I'm going to risk. I'm with you on that risk. As long as it stays above VWAP, I'll stay in it. So I'm going to put a stop loss at... I'm going to put a stop loss at 198.
Why didn't we buy TTS at $1?
Because we don't like money, Henry. Because there's too many fucking plays, bro.
True.
Because there's too many plays. You can't catch them all. Look at that. Yes, a consolidate. Look, gap to fill. Look at that. Huge gap yesterday. Gap down. Huge gap down yesterday. Consolidated all day yesterday. And then look at this fucking spike. You buy it when it goes green on the day at $1.13. And it breaks yesterday's high. Buy right there. Goes, that dotted line is a green to red move. Or red to green move. And when it breaks yesterday's high, that is a buy. What's the float on that? 33 million. Actually, I want to short it up here. I just put in a shorter at 174. Not getting it. Damn it. Missed it. Missed it. It's okay. I might get a fill here in a minute. Dude, OPGN down to 480, 470. All right, got a fill on TTS. Gonna risk high day, which is 183. My goal is to take profits somewhere near VWAP above 150. CETX looking like it's going to break high a day. Come on, CETX. Give daddy a short. CTX about to go, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's making higher lows just gradually. I got a little squeeze.
There it is. All right, I'm going to get ready to sell some.
Look at it go. Come on, halt. Get halted.
Come on, baby.
Rejected.
Oh, damn it! I had my stop loss in. I couldn't sell.
It's alright. Squeeze them more. Get halted.
Sell. Got half out at 223. Go to 250.
Yeah, go to 250. There she goes. Come on, squeeze. Get halted.
Go, bitch. I'm gonna sell the rest.
Rejected. Rejected.
I don't think we're gonna see 250. My short order for CETX is in at 2. What? I'm not seeing it now. I should have a short order in for CETX.
At 249.
Yeah. Oh no, don't tell me that whenever I bought it, it took me out of my short. That shouldn't have happened. Hold on, let me check. Log into my account. Online. Because I think it might hit 250.
It's looking promising.
Let's see here, orders.
They can break past this 225 mark.
Come on, you piece of shit, hurry up. Yeah, well, no, those are positions. Orders. Sell short. What? Damn it, I don't have any. It's. My CTX short is gone for some reason. I don't know why. I had an open order from earlier this morning from pre-market, and it is gone now. Maybe whenever I bought it. That is so weird. Maybe it expired. Rejected. I think that's some bullshit. Oh well, at least I got some on the long side.
Is there any more available to short though?
No, hell no. That's why I was all happy about getting my shares reserved from early this morning. Damn, that sucks. Meanwhile, I'm getting some failure out of TTS. Down to 168. I'm going to cover some into this little wash. Could add back to the CETX short or long right here. Took a little bit, took 1/3 of my TTS off, or 170.
It's not pulling back completely, so be setting up for another run.
$217.
What?
I'm just wondering if this thing's going to have enough juice to get one more break a high a day before it rolls over and dies. Because you know this motherfucker's going to give it all up before the day's out. It's still holding trend though.
Yeah. Next couple of minutes, we'll see.
Well, looks like my TTTS short working out okay. I'm just trying to get a little bit of downside right down to here to the close to 150. That'd be a nice play if it can get there.
I don't know, maybe just a little pullback and then might make a run to $2. It's just been strong all day so far, just gradually just grinding it out.
See, boys and girls, Henry's a believer in the long. I'm a believer in the short. Actually, I'm bisexual. I believe in both.
But more on the short side.
Yeah, I'm a little more short biased. But it's good though. I'm glad that Henry has a long bias, because he, you know, a lot of times I don't believe they're going to keep going up, and I need a reminder that they can keep going up. They can still run. They still got some juice in them. Oh, CETX breaking down. Do you want to buy some more right here, Henry?
It was a good pullback. Didn't hit the VWAP.
I got some more at 208.
Say it's holding above $2 fairly good. like I said, the next couple minutes here is going to decide if it. And it hasn't broke below VWAP since about 9:15, so almost a half an hour ago.
All right.
But it's going to be the test right here this next couple minutes.
I got back in it. I added back to my position at 208. So even if it hits my risk, I'll still probably make a little bit on the trade I'll still be green on the trade from what I sold in the 220s. I sold it at 223. You're still long your entire position?
Yeah, 204.
204. So yeah, VWAP hold. Dude, there's a really, really good chance this squeezes up today. But it will fail before the day's out. How do I know that? Every single one fails. Fail, 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 fail. Every single spike has failed. All of them.
Looking like it might do it right now.
That's why if it hits 250, 250 is best case scenario, I think. You know, if $2 breaks it, it's going to be a mass exodus. Look at that $2 holding. Look at that VWAP. Holding that VWAP. Buyers stepping in. There you go. Sometimes I like to look at the 5-minute chart.
How's the 5-minute chart looking?
The trend is intact.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Come on, bitch. Wednesdays. Live stream every Wednesday. I'm going to try to do one of these every Wednesday.
Hump day.
Hump day.
Hump day trading.
Hump day. Time to stand up. There we go. Bounce off that VWAP.
Bounce, baby. Bounce. Bounce.
Bitch. And when I say bitch, that's a term of endearment. Ain't that right, Henry?
Yes. For sure.
Plus, we got to provide some other type of entertainment. Because, I mean, who the hell wants to watch just the chart? Somebody that loves the stock market.
So, Brian, have you mentioned your background of trading or anything? You can fill the time with that.
Yeah, you're right. I guess so. So I've been trading since, we're in 2019, since April of 2016, I think it was. I was a Tim Sykes Challenge student, so that's where I learned. I tried trading back in like 2008, and I just got smashed. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. You know, it's kind of like trying to figure this stuff out. It's kind of like being a mouse trying to find your way in a dark maze. So I gave that up, and then heard about Tim Sykes, got into his trading challenge, and been trading ever since. My first 6 months, I lost a little over $5,000 at an average of $150 per trade. My girlfriend then, now my wife, says, "Are you ever going to make money at this?" When I'm about 3 months in. So, and I said, "Yeah, babe, I'm going to make some money. There's a learning curve to it. It's just like anything else in life. You got to practice. You got to practice. And you got to figure out what you're good at. And you got to learn from your losses." And I'm a slow learner. I was under the PDT. So PDT is if you have less than $25,000 in your account, you only get 3 day trades in a 5-day period, which fucking sucks.
Yes, it sucks. I'm in that.
It's horrible. Hate it. So that means you have to hold them overnight. And sometimes if you don't have any day trades and you can't exit the trade, then you might turn losers into winners. Or winners into losers. Anyways, I hate the PDT. But
now you're out, and
I am out. I fought my way out. I've actually got out one time last year. I got out last year, and then I went bananas and started pressing all kinds of crazy buttons every day, and I took a huge, enormous loss. Slapped my ass back down into PDT, and then I had to fight my way out again. But now I am out, and I ain't going back. And the reason why I'm not going back is because I'm going to respect my risk. Like this trade right here, CETX. I clearly entered the trade with a defined risk of $2. So right now, I have a stop loss set at 198. So if it goes below $2 and it hits 198, I ain't giving. It's going to take me out. It's going to take me out of the trade. And I'm okay with taking that small loss. Because the potential is I lose 10 cents on the trade, or I potentially make 20, 30, 40, 50 cents on the trade. Meanwhile, TTS is squeezing. So 184 would be my risk on TTS. See if it's going to take me out. I don't think it is. I think it's going to put in a lower high right here. Lower high. Lower high.
how'd that go?
Lower high.
Lower, high. Lower, high.
Maybe it will squeeze me out. I think it's putting in a lower high. I just added a tad bit at 176. because I'm greedy. Anyways, Henry, why don't you talk about how you got into trading and how long you've been trading and my potential goals, Henry's potential goals. We both have the same goal, is that we want to be full-time traders. Ain't that right, Henry?
That is right.
Here, I'm going to go take a piss. Give a little bit background on yourself.
So I started, what are we in, October? So actually just about over a year ago, with the whole pot and weed craze. Got in, was at Cronus before it had its big spike. I think I bought in around like $6 because somebody at work told me about it, and I didn't know anything about the stock market, and I'm like, all right, well, if weed's going to be legal, it's probably going to make the price go up. So I got in at $6 and not much, only a couple $100 or whatever. And I think I ended up selling them at like $17, $18 or something, almost tripled my money. And I'm a gambler, and I seen the potential, and ever since then I was hooked. So started out with the Robinhood platform because it was free. You know, you didn't have to pay any commission fees because I didn't have a lot of money anyway. So I'm like, well, I don't want to be paying, you know, all these fees because I'd have to make a lot. You know, if I had a regular brokerage like TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, you know, things like that. So I stuck with Robinhood, which is good because it was free, but the executions weren't as good and things like that. But it's a good start for people starting out, you know. But now, with no commissions, you can go on a stable, good platform that's been around forever. So I actually use TD Ameritrade. I like their Thinkorswim scanner. That's the one I use every day. I'm just used to it. I know Brian uses a couple of different other ones, but I started with TD Ameritrade, and I got used to it. I'm stuck in the PDT for now, but that's going to change. So yeah, that's basically my little background.
And now we talk on the phone every morning, pass around trade ideas. It definitely makes it this is a pretty solitary job, so the fact that you got somebody else involved and doing the same thing that you're doing, it's nice to change ideas.
That, and you know, if you have bad days or whatever, you know, the reinforcement that, because you have the times like I went on a couple week streak, like I could not pick anything right. Everything I got in, I lost money, and I'm like, well, maybe I can't do this full time. It's a pipe dream. But I follow people, you know, on Twitter and stuff that I've been following for a year that just consistently do it. I'm like, well, if they can do it, why can't I do it? Comes back to what Brian says, just gotta keep practicing. I mean, I went to college, I got 2 bachelor degrees. If I wouldn't have went to class and studied, I wouldn't have graduated college. So I put the time in. And at the end of the tunnel, I graduated. So, a lot of screen time you need. The more screen time, the better. Wouldn't you say, Brian?
Yeah, most of the time, they say 90% of traders fail. Welcome back, fellas. Getting my furnace fixed. It is getting warm. Thanks to you guys. Appreciate it. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to set a stop loss at 181 on TTS because it looks like it might keep squeezing. In any event, okay, back to where I was at. I got sidetracked. Oh yes, they say that 90% of traders fail, right? Well, the two biggest reasons why they fail is because A, they either blow their account up and they don't respect the risk,
and then they're done, and they don't go back because they give up.
or they can't stand the pain of the learning curve that it takes, of losing over and over and over. Because in the beginning, just like anything, it's like learning to shoot a basketball. You're not gonna make it a lot of times when you first start out. It takes some adjustment. It takes reps, just like anything else. It takes repetitions over and over and over to get good at something. So each one of these trades, that's a rep. All this screen time, these are repetitions, and over time you get better and better and better. But sometimes I can't lie. It's not easy to to take the pain and to get your ass kicked and stay in it, especially when you're a slow learner like me.
Yeah, and if you don't have a little gambling blood in you, it might not be the right thing, because you gotta, like I said, not be devastated to lose some money. In my personal experience, I probably lost a few $1,000s, but I've learned a lot by losing all that money.
They're lessons, that's for sure. I'm trying to do my best not to short stocks before 10 a.m. And right now it's 9:58 a.m. That's Central Time, because we're in the Midwest. How's CETX doing now? $210. See, CETX looks like yesterday what we were long yesterday, which was TROV.
Yeah.
TROV. Looks very, very similar to yesterday.
Yeah,
no, actually, it looks better than yesterday's chart, because yesterday it was under VWAP a lot of the day. Well, the morning part looks almost identical as far as the morning. Look at that spike, stayed over VWAP, and then it broke down. Now today's CETX spike, it's holding over 2. Looks pretty similar.
Yeah, the longer it consolidates around 210, I'm liking it.
I am too. Longer, this is actually for people that are just starting out, or people that are looking for a solid setup. This actually is a very, very well-known setup. You don't have to be there for the morning spike right at the beginning. It spikes up. You just watch it, and the longer it consolidates and puts in these higher lows, the better. It holds the VWAP, hugs the VWAP, consolidates, then later in the day it'll push up through, and it'll go to 250, maybe even 3. The float on CTX is fairly low. It's 2.42 million. But the only thing about CTX, it's got such a shitty fucking long-term chart that it's just got bag holders galore. Bag holders, bag holders, bag holders. That's why I would never hold this stock overnight, because this thing is most likely going to fail before the day's out. And short sellers are counting on that. They're counting on this thing failing before the day is out. So a lot of them are. There's people probably shorting right here at $2, planning on adding at $2.25 and $2.50. So when will we get the squeeze? Later this afternoon or this morning? Hopefully this morning, because I'm ready to take my profits and be done. We've already been trading almost 2 hours. Try to be done by 10 a.m. every day. That's my goal, is to be done by 10 a.m. every day.
My long-term goal too.
Isn't that the life? Come in, make a few $1,000, make $1,000 to $5,000 before 10 a.m. Then you have the rest of your day to do whatever the hell you want.
That is the dream.
So we could be here a long time. So this is our position: CETX, the VWAP hold. Actually, TTNP did this exact same. This exact same setup not too long ago. I was long this one a couple of weeks ago right here. TTNP, VWAP hold. Here's another example. So I was long TTNP. You had the initial spike. This is back on, the date was 10/4. So TTNP, I had a nice long on this. Remember this, Henry? On 10/4?
Yeah.
So if you look at the chart, you see the spike right here. So it spiked up in the morning. I missed it. When it pulled back, I bought this pullback. I bought it like 32.50. And it was on a Friday. Remember you were bummed about selling it? Because Henry, he bought it with me and he sold. I don't know what price you sold at. So it held the VWAP all day long. See how it held the VWAP? And then right here when it started to break out, I actually added at 37.50. And then it squeezed into the close towards power hour. That's why they call it power hour. It squeezed into the close, and I was selling into the spike. That was a nice trade. Almost hit 60. So very, very similar. It's the exact same setup. I mean, no two charts are exactly the same, but they're very, very similar. And CTX just didn't have as much pullback as TTNP did. So here we go. Morning spike, holding the VWAP, risking $2, which is a whole round number. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this as far as setups are concerned. And it either works or it doesn't. But, I mean, as far as our potential gain on the trade, I mean, we're risking 10 cents to possibly make, 40, 30, 40, 50 cents. So that's good risk reward on the trade. In any event, I think it might be time to cut the live stream short because who knows how long we could be watching this consolidate.
Yeah.
TTES, my other short trade right now, I am officially now just going to risk 180. So I'm short from 174 and 176. And it's breaking down a little bit right now. I'm hoping to take profits down here closer to VWAP in the 160s. And those are the two trades. And that's it. I think you got one other position, right, Henry?
No, I just had the CTX. I got out of TTNP when it started tanking.
Yeah, so Henry was long this morning. You sold at 20?
No, I actually got out even. I didn't sell in that push.
He was hoping for more of a squeeze, but then when it started,
I could have done some shares, so I didn't have a lot of shares.
So then whenever it pulled back, he got out. Anyways, okay, until next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.